And I think, personally, the UAE government should thank me. I'm passing their message across. If you have had to change clothes in the car, please don't judge me. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I've been silent for far too long. 2 years in the United Arab Emirates, I had already experienced the worst. I was homeless. I had experienced the worst of myself too. Have you ever been in a moment and you're thinking about to do crazy things that you were never cultured to become simply because you need to get by? I remember at one point I was thinking of becoming an agent. I know I have failed to get a job for myself. You hear me? But I'm thinking, I can become an agent. I'll advertise on my Facebook. I had some small following on Facebook because, I used to still make some videos when I was still in Uganda before I traveled. And I'm thinking, some of these people trust me and I should exploit them. In the first even 1 year, I had already faced a lot of things. Disappointments from people I called friends. In Dubai, I tell you guys that it is Hunger Games. Even your brother, your blood brother, can exploit you to get ahead. I've been hesitant to talk about trafficking of the girls from Africa and onto the streets into prostitution because I'm having a major project that I'm working on whereby I'm making like a documentary and I'm gonna have interviews of some of these girls. So I'm being hesitant to try to talk about it because my current videos are a little bit boring. I'm gonna be honest because I just sit here and talk. But even your brother can sell you into to be trafficked. Even your brother can take you in a job where they could never be caught dead doing. Like there is some lady I had to rescue from very deep village. Of course, sometimes when you think about Dubai or the United Arab Emirates, some of us only look at Dubai skyscrapers, the Burj Khalifa. We don't think of the villages. So this girl, I don't know how she came. She told me how she came, but that's her story to tell. But she was in a very deep village working as a maid. Yes, she was being paid a little bit of money as compared to Uganda. Of course, that looks like money. She was being paid around 600 dirhams. In Uganda, it's around 600,000. In a Ugandan maid can only be paid like maximum 200,000 Uganda shillings, which is around 200 dirhams. You get the context. What I'm trying to say is she was taken up because she thought the money was, a little bit bigger than what she could ever make. But here she was in a deep village. These people had camels, they had goats, and the place where she was sleeping, she had to sleep with goats, literally goats in the same room because of course they are treating her like an animal. They look at her and she's African. They have no humanity in them to understand this is a fellow human. And she was crying for help, and the sad part is that she didn't have internet. And you guys, I cannot explain the things I have seen, the people I have had to rescue from different places. Anyway, this lady, I had to go and pick her from there. Partly how she ended up there is because someone she knew called her up while she's in Uganda and told her like, hey, there is this job. They're going to sponsor your visa. They're going to sponsor everything. You don't need to invest in any amount of money. And this person that called her from Uganda was paid by this family, was paid by, I think, the brother or the son of this family. This family is in the village, maybe his parents, and they need a maid to look after them. And he's in town, and meets this guy like, I'm looking for a maid. I'll pay you money if you get me a maid. And this person takes the money, calls this girl up like, hey, I have a job for you. You don't need to invest anything. And she packs her bags and goes to work. But imagine the working conditions. She's sleeping with goats. She might end up sick or something, or a goat can step on her throat while she sleeps. Dubai is no place for Africans anymore. I'm gonna give another context. Maybe someone can understand with this one. In Dubai, it's a country where you do not get citizenship. Plain and simple, this means that anyone who comes to Dubai to work for business, whatever reasons have brought you, your time in Dubai expires. And I'll be more than happy to mention that it is from my analysis that time is up for Africans. Thank you. You have done so great for the United Arab Emirates. but from your contract in coming to the United Arab Emirates, your time is up. Pack your bags and go back to your homes. Someone was recently telling me in the comment section that I should be scared because I talk ill of the government, I talk about racism in the United Arab Emirates, that I'm tainting their image. No, I'm not. I'm just stating my experience and my observation. I have no ill intentions, do I? Like, I don't have a bigger goal other than talking to my fellow black people, black Africans, and telling them that this country is not for us anymore. Those of you who are thinking of selling your land in Africa to come and chase whatever dream, it may be a business, maybe whatever, think again. In the contract that you have with this country, you're never getting citizenship. You're never getting rights in this country. You are a visitor who should be deported anytime they choose. And I think, personally, the UAE government should thank me instead. That's just me. That's what I think, because I'm passing their message across. They are having to raid people from their houses. If my message got across and my fellow Africans understood it, and we all packed our things and left this country, I suppose there wouldn't be need for the police raids, would there? So, in my opinion, they should thank me, because I'm doing a great job in encouraging and passing a message across. So I don't care what anyone says on the comment section. I don't care what your feelings are. If you're shit scared of the UAE government, I don't think you should be. And as Africans, time is up. Africans, let's go back to our countries. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.